Anybody remember the movie Finding Nemo with those little seagulls? That pack of seagulls or herd of seagulls that ran, and every time they spotted food as they sat upon those rocks and on the docks, those little opportunists would start chirping, mine, mine, obsessively. That's the narcissist and all toxic individuals. What's yours as soon as they spot it is essentially theirs. Welcome back to my channel, Own Your Own Freedom. If you don't know my content, subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you can join this wonderful community of people who've survived all types of toxic relationships. And you can be a contributing member to this wonderful discussion we're having on my channel. So another problem a narc has is their inability to differentiate their own person from those around them. They never quite learned self-differentiation because of their arrested development. That's an essential part of their them growing up and they're being reared as a child, but they never received that. They observe people and get into relationships in order to reflect a better version of themselves, because the people around them are an extension of themselves or themselves that they wish they were. You are who your friends are. Remember that? They take that literally. Each relationship is strategic. It is to gain status or money or basic needs or sex. Actually, for example, just being in a luxury car gives them narcissistic supply. Just being around a person who has money makes them feel like they have money, even if they don't. Just being around someone who takes care of them makes them feel like they're capable and competent, even though they're not. For a somatic narcissist, they need to be in relationships to receive lots and lots of sex because that gives them, makes them feel dominant, makes them feel powerful, makes them feel attractive and wanted. But if you're a cerebral narcissist, you don't really do the whole sex thing. You sort of neglect your sexual needs, or you just relieve your sexual needs by yourself for the sake of, not being ruled by it. That's their controlling nature. Normal people like you and I have relationships because of mutual connection and mutual interests. Narcs need people. They need people around them to reflect the world to the world that they are normal, to give off a sense of normalcy and to make them feel normal. They have no real interests, so they need to surround themselves with interesting people. They need to surround themselves with rich people to look rich, smart and cultured people to look smart and cultured. Risk-taking people and entertaining people to look risk-taking and entertaining. For example, my ex narcissist scoped me out because I'm an American, and he liked how interesting and energetic I am and how well liked I am among our groups of friends, because he's not really that well liked. He doesn't have that much personality. So he scoped me out because I'm got lots of personality. As soon as our relationship started, he actually began asking my opinion on a lot of random topics, like, whether politics or music or food. Just randomly, he would pop this question and just stare at me as I gave my answer. I didn't realize how creepy that was until now, but there it is. Essentially, my opinions became his. It's not uncommon for narcissists to get into relationships and then quit their job because essentially their girlfriend or their boyfriend or their significant other's money belongs to them. Think about how they scoped out your parents and their professions and your friends and their professions and your hobbies and your colleagues and your money and your past interests and travels and clubs and all of that. They did that because they want to know what they can get from you, how you can make them look good. But this is where their controlling nature creeps in, because any friend or interest you have that doesn't serve them, they devalue. And any goal you have that takes you away from them, or takes you in a different direction than their delusional goal that they have for your relationship, they will strongly steer you in another direction. Because obviously what's yours is theirs, right? This is the narcissistic entitlement. What's yours is mine. The principle is entitlement. Everything that you have and are belongs to them when they get into a relationship with you. Every relationship is to serve them in some capacity, and if not, they won't waste their time. They're entitled to the best. They're entitled to everything. They're entitled to endless supplies. Narcissists are children, except minus the cognitive development. The only thing they ever look for in a relationship is a caretaker. Thank you for coming to my channel. Obviously subscribe down below, because this is a wonderful community full of people who have experienced the same things that you have or similar with toxic relationships. And this is sort of the way that you can heal, to get the truth about what's going on in the world and sort of the downfall of society. Like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I will see you on the next one.